journey.
Did you ever do therapy?
Yes.
You did?
Yes, I still do therapy.
Oh, you still do therapy?
Yes.
Right now?
Yes.
Cause of the accident or cause of just like now reconstructing or?
Not because of the accident, because when I realized I'd gone through a traumatic event and that triggered a lot. My relationship with my parents, my relationship with myself, my relationship with my creator. So I realized apart from just the accident happening, there were some other things that I needed to work on as a person. Yeah.
So from then till now?
Yeah, but not continuously. It's
Oh, yeah.
more of I have had times where I've not done therapy in a year or two, but for me, therapy really contributed greatly to the healing process. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm always asking people who've just gone for therapy, like how effective is it to someone? And there's some people always like, yo, for me, it really made me view things differently. I mean, I would just want to know, like, from your personal perspective and just now, like, this is like a whole new turnover of your life and everything. Just how therapy is effective in your day-to-day life.
So for me, therapy...
Because I think this is where we're touching on, like, mental health.
Yes.
Or?
Yes.
Yeah.
So therapy for me helped me in digesting or like navigating through the traumatic event and understanding that, oh, I am in depression, because a lot of people, even when you fall into depression, you don't realize you're in depression.
I don't know what depression is. I'm just trying to understand.
So depression is a state
and
where...
And not to sound dumb, by the way.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, right?
No, it's okay. Trust me. Because even me, I didn't understand what depression is, or I was not aware that I was going through depression. It was until years later, I'm like, oh, first of all, you start... It's like it changes you. Like it makes you start acting in a very abnormal way. I mean, normal is too boring, don't get me wrong, but in
you say cases, normal is too boring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, normal is too boring. But in this case, it was my relationship, especially with my parents. That was it was just something else. It wasn't me. And I could tell this is not me. But then also I didn't know how to cope with the new and the change. So it's a state where you're fighting your own mind, or it's a state where you're constantly thinking or overthinking, and not just overthinking, like critical thinking, where you're like, maybe these people hate me. Like it's a mind thing. It's whereby your mind is responding to all these traumatic events maybe you've gone through, and even if there's something that has triggered that, the depression, because depression just don't happen, there's a cause of depression.
Yeah.
Either something, you can't just wake up one day and you're depressed. Nah. So yeah, for me, therapy really helps me just navigate through, realizing, oh, there's something wrong with me, because normally this is not how I act. So yeah, it came through. But also, therapy doesn't really help you. It's your ability to change. It's your ability to accept. It's your ability to be like, okay, this thing happened, but how do I move on? Do I let it drown me, or do I try and swim, or do I try and understand that it's not my fault? And if it's not my fault, how do I move on forward? It starts with that willingness, or just that yearning to just be okay.
Yeah. And I have some questions here, and I'm always just trying to pick a bit so that I don't miss on one thing. So, like maybe